video, I'll be showing you my new PC that I recently built. As I said in the "Is Jailbreaking Still Worth It" video, that I'll be moving on to gaming, such as PC gaming. So here is the PC. As you can see, all the parts. Yeah, so this will be the computer that I'll be using for making any gaming videos and stuff like that. But don't worry, my Mac will still be used to edit all my videos. I still have that there. And this will be put in the basement, not in my room. I'll show you that after, show you all the parts and everything like that. So moving on to the parts. So here I have all the boxes of all the parts that we use to build the PC. So for our CPU, we have the AMD FX 8320 8-core processor. And for the motherboard, we have the Asus M5A78L-M USB 3 motherboard for the micro ATX. And for our memory, we have Patriot 8GB RAM DDR3 memory. For storage, we have 1 TB of Seagate hard drive. And for our video card, we have the Gigabyte Radeon R9 280. And for the case, we have a Fractal Design Arc Mini R2, which is a micro ATX mini tower case. And for our power supply, we have a 600 watt bronze certified power supply. And for operating system, we have Windows 8.1, and some other accessories that we got are Alchemy Bitfenix strips for LED lighting. So I'll zoom into the parts. So here are we got 2 LED strips, so you can see the stuff inside. And for the case, it's a windowed case, which you'll see after I put the cover and everything back on. Yeah, so these are all the parts. And we also got the NCIX Serenity 3 fan controller, as you can see. And we got a blue LED cooling fan from Cooler Master. And yeah, that's all the parts that was used to make the PC. And here's the front of it without the case on. And here's the back, which is a bunch of mess of cables, but that'll be covered by the back panel. And moving back to the front, yeah, so all the parts are in there. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that we also got a DVD drive to read and write DVDs. And it's hard to tell on camera, but it is a windowed case, so you can see everything inside. And that's one of our LED lights, and the other one's at the top. So one last look at the computer while the case is off. So about the case, there's one fan at the top, and there's 2 at the front. Let me zoom out so I can get the fan. And at the bottom and the top can be taken off, and with the front 2 to take out dust. So I took out the front. Here is what it looks like. So they have some filters for the dust, so you can clean it if it gets dusty. And I'll bring it around to the fan so you can see it. So here are the 2 fans at the front, and they'll be all controlled by the fan controller. And then there's one at the top, which is pretty hard to see. And there's the one that we bought, the transparent fan, which also glows LED blue. So yeah, so it's that fan. And that's about it for the PC's outside. I'll put on the case, and then I'll get back to you guys showing you the PC and how it looks with the case. Okay, I'm back, and I put on the 2 side panels. So as you can see, the windowed case, I'm using a light to shine on so you can see the inside. But without the light, yeah, you can't really see anything, reflects stuff off it. So I have lights, LED lights on the inside, so you can see all the hard work that we did to build the computer. And moving along to the front, that's the same. We still have the fan thing on, and at the back, the case just fits fine, so it removes all that nasty wires. And here are all the boxes again. Okay, so going back to the computer, I'm gonna turn it on so you can see the lights and the fan controller. The fans are quite loud. It's mainly the back fan that's really loud, but that's why we got a fan controller to bring it down when we don't need it, so that will be more soft. And here's all the inside parts. As you can see, the lights make stand out better, so you can see everything inside. And as you might have heard by the noise, the back fan is going much slower, so that it doesn't make much noise. I'll set it through the fan control at the front. So what's good about this fan controller is that it can show how fast the fan is moving, so you don't have to go and look at it, and you can easily change the fan speeds. So here, if I wanted to, I can even turn it off, and then that'll fully turn off fan number 1. And fan number 1 is that back fan. So as you can see, it's fully turned off. And then if you want to turn it back on, you can just put it back, and the fan will just go to 100 and then slowly die down to the speed that we set it at. So all in all, this is a good computer. Got all the parts and everything put together, and a fan controller and some accessories like the Logitech gear that I did a review on. You can check out that video. She'll have links in the description. And for all the parts used in this build, I'll have all of that in the description. So if you want, you can also build your own computer. And yeah, that's my computer with the case on. Well, this is upstairs. So I'm gonna bring my computer downstairs so you can see it in the full setup with the mouse and keyboard and monitor. So I brought the computer downstairs where it's supposed to be, and I've showed you the inside parts and with the case and turning it on. And here is the setup. As you can see, I have my BenQ 27-inch monitor and my Logitech stuff, but don't worry, all these stuff will be linked in the description, so you can go check them out later on. So turning on the computer, so I'll move around so you can see full setup. So that's the computer, and as you can see, mouse, keyboard, everything turned on, perfect timing. And here's the monitor. So it's loading into Windows 8.1. As you can see, and the mouse and keyboard lights should turn on any minute now. Yep, so those lights are on. So there, the computer is turned on. This is the lock screen. And the computer down there, as you can see, the fan controller and the blue LED lights. So I'll bring it back to the monitor. And I'll type in my password. Yeah, so this is the computer. As you can see, the monitor is, as I mentioned before, 27 inches. And here's my keyboard and my mouse. And as you can see, they're all glowing blue, matching with the color scheme here, same with my wallpaper. And yeah, that's the computer. So this is my first time ever building a computer, so that's why all the wires are messy and stuff. And when doing a build versus buy, building a computer is much better than buying a computer, in my opinion. It's one, more cheaper, and two, you get to learn the computer more, and three, you get to customize it the way you want it to be. So when I built my computer, I got to choose like my parts and then all my accessories, and I knew how the computer works, so I had more knowledge of the computer. And then once you're done building your computer, the joy of turning it on, using it every day, knowing that you built it, is also an extra plus. And this computer build took me about 4 to 5 hours. I was like viewing YouTube videos on how to do it and stuff like that to see how to properly do it. And that was because it was my first time, so it took quite a while. But it's not that hard to do. People think, oh, it's hard to build a computer, so I'll just buy one. But it's honestly better to build your own computer, the way I did. And as I said, this will be used for PC gaming, and I'll be having some gaming videos up soon for some games for PC games. So one last look at the computer. So I'll take out my camera. Yeah, so this is the mouse and keyboard, a closer look at it. And the monitor and the computer. And if I turn off the lights, since I have all the lights, I can check out all the parts down here. And moving like it's all the keyboard and mouse and everything are glowing blue to match with our blue color scheme. And their fan controller as well. It's also blue. And that's about it for this video. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can check out my site, Twitter, and Facebook, which will be down in the description. And thanks again for watching. And don't forget to check out my other videos on the mouse and keyboard. And stay tuned for some PC gaming videos. So thank you guys for watching.